Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my collectives. This is a no contact reading for those of you that have a person on your mind that you are in low communication, no contact with. You want to know their thoughts and feelings. You want to see what the energy is around this connection, any update that spirit may have for you, things to think about, things going on. So let's call in our spirit guides. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to new people. If you're new to this channel, please check out my main channel. The link is in the description below. And for more loving messages and singles readings and lots of readings over there. Spirit, please share with me for the person on my mind. No contact. What are they thinking and feeling at this time? Where are we headed? I am listening for you now. Envy. Every day I feel worse about myself and my choices. I'm not happy with the choices I've made. The truth. I know you can feel me and you're inside my mind. You know the truth I've been trying to hide. So the truth always comes out, and you probably could read them better than they could read themselves. You probably knew what they were going through or know what they're going through. They're just not either admitting it to themselves. You know, there is a feeling of finally... It's a feeling of finally settling, accepting, like there's a feeling of accepting my feelings, accepting what's happened. Maybe they didn't believe it. They thought it was all for fun. Maybe they can't believe you. I can't believe you walked away. I can't believe you haven't called, you know, things like that. I feel that they're starting to accept, you know, but it's more of the why, you know, it's why we're going through what we're going through. But I think initially they just thought it was just like a joke, you know, like this is all just fun and games and you'll call me, you'll come running back. And then when you didn't come running back, I think they were, you know, that's when the kind of reality hit them. I'm about to break. I'm feeling weak. Okay, so that is probably where they're at. Let me see if I can get this to focus better. Okay, there we go. I'm about to break. I'm feeling weak. I've accepted, you know, the fact that it's not a game. I'm accepting that you're really more upset than I kind of thought you were, something like that. I feel like they just felt like it was all a game. Like there's a sense of, oh yeah, you'll be calling me. You'll be running back. You know, you can't live without me energy. I know we can fix what has broken. I love that feeling. Can we fix it? Can we heal? You know, just this feeling of I want to heal, and I think that we can try harder. But I think initially it was more of a, they didn't take you seriously. And I think that that was something that was really upsetting to you. You know, no, I want to break. No, I want out. No, I can't talk to you right now. Don't call me. I think they just thought that, you know, you were just, I don't know, just having a bad day. I have a 3 of Wands. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have an Ace of Wands. I have a King of Wands. You know, it's came into me, not necessarily because of all the wand energy, but now all of a sudden they want what they can't have. Okay, they had you, and now all of a sudden it feels like they're realizing that you're more independent than they thought you were. They thought you were more dependent on them, that you couldn't live without them. They are realizing that they don't want to be with anybody else. And now there's probably a fear of you, what you're thinking about, you moving ahead, you moving forward without them. So I do feel like they're not only thinking about you, but their own future, like what happens next? Like, what if you really don't come back? What if we really can't heal this? So a little bit of reality check, reality hit. But I think that they want you, not that they didn't want you before, but it's one of those energies of, I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. Okay. And it's definitely crept up on them. I have a hermit, so they're feeling the aloneness. They are starting to feel the pain. They're starting to realize, yeah, here's the 5 of Cups. This is definitely a person who they just assumed that you weren't going anywhere. I really feel that maybe in the past you walked away and then you came right back and you guys made up or apologized. But I really thought they thought, yeah, it's just another, threat, or it's just another time that, you're just playing mind games, head games. But this time you stuck to it, and they're shocked. I have a 3 of Pentacles. Look at this kind of, I feel like I'm carrying the load by myself. They don't like that they didn't realize how much you were doing for them, or how much a part of their life you were taking care of. Maybe you were behind the scenes, organizing their schedule and making things happen and making plans for the 2 of you, and you were keeping it together. So now all of a sudden it's like they're carrying that load. The Wheel of Fortune, this is a wake-up call for someone. I didn't realize what I had until I had lost it. Am I meant to be with you? Am I meant to spend my future with you? And I do feel like this person is really giving some thought to what we're going through. So even worst case scenario, that you have been worried about, like they're not going to change, or they aren't going to, what's going to change, I should say it that way. Spirit, what is blocking this connection or blocking this union, if anything? What is it that you need us to know? Let's see, ambivalent. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. So maybe this person wasn't all in and you got tired of it, and they didn't take you seriously. They thought it was a joke. You're not a joke. That I really feel like this wasn't a game. Fixing them. You can't fix someone. They have to want to change. Accept them or let them go. Look at these rusty old nails. It's like this is a habit or behavior that they've had for a long time. This is kind of who they are. Maybe it's something I can't change about this person. Can I live with it? And if I can't, then that's something that I have to decide. I have rejection, building your confidence by dating a lot and finding out what people like about you. It's hard to get back out there. I don't feel like either one of us are rushing to be with anybody else. If anything, I think we're just playing a game of chicken. Who's going to give in, who's going to call first, who's going to break down. I feel like this person is about to break. Now that they've accepted that you're not coming back anytime soon without an effort. Okay. So that is sunk in. I mean, that's probably the good news, that the silence and the no contact is working. Okay. Not being you. You are trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. I'm tired of trying to please you. I'm tired of being not enough for you. I'm tired of you making me feel like I'm not enough in some way. So I just feel like we've been going through too much lately. And I think the break was probably a good thing. Let's get some initials. Let's see if Spirit will share with me. Maybe we'll get some initials. Some of you may be able to spell your person's name. The letter A. I have an E, an L, an I, have a U, another I, W, N, another W, M, the letter B, I have an A, and I have a K. Let's get a few more. C, T, D, and I. Okay, so those could be connecting to some of you with, your person. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. Maybe we can get some feelings. Let's see what they wanted you to know. Right now, I have a feeling we're hitting a breaking point. They finally have accepted that you walked away for a reason. It's not a game to you. You're not just kidding. They needed to take you seriously. It's always been you from the start. So they haven't stopped loving you. Can you be apart from somebody and still love them? Absolutely. Sometimes you just need a break. Your heartbeat makes me wild. I don't want to be with anybody else that's coming into me. I want to believe that this is real. So I do feel like it's real because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the pain for the first time. I'm feeling the loss. I'm feeling the missing you. So it's really hitting them where it hurts, and that's their heart. The ghost of you keeps me awake at night. I can feel you next to me. I can feel you here. I swear I hear you breathing. I swear I can hear you in the other room. All the things that bottom of the deck I'm making my way back home to you. So you've got this beautiful energy of somebody who is finally accepting that your actions have meaning and that they are going to have to do something about it. So the good news is that they're feeling the pain, I guess. And usually that is when they do take action, is when it really starts to hurt and they hit that breaking point, which is what I'm feeling today. So I'm going to say you could be hearing from your person very shortly. I definitely am going to say this is not over for many of you. It's more of a reality check of you have to be much more aware of my feelings and be much more in tune to what is it that I need. So I'm going to put this out into the universe. I'm going to ask Spirit to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. I appreciate them. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, CathyMamolinsPsychicMedium.com.